I'm Robbie Williams.
Hey guys, Chris here. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the notification bell to get more videos like this. And today I wanted to talk to you about the Robbie Williams mini concert that he put on at Fed Square here in Melbourne. I first saw it on social media just saying that Robbie Williams was going to play at Fed Square, 5 p.m, free concert. So I got into Melbourne. It was a beautiful day. Sun was out, about 21 degrees. Melbourne looking fantastic. As I got into Fed Square, you could see that Fed Square was filling out. It was quite full. And I thought, geez, I don't know if I'm going to get a spot, but I followed the crowd and I got somewhere in the middle there, which was really cool. Around about 4:30, they announced that Federation Square was full and anyone else that wanted to come in had to go to Birrarung Ma and watch the screen that they had set up there. I remember looking around at the dynamics of the people. There was a lot of different people there, a lot of younger people there. So about 5 to 5, you could hear Robbie making his way to the stage. You could hear a bit of commotion over to the left-hand side there. You could hear a bit of a mic check. They were checking their mics. You could hear Robbie's voice. You knew he was in the square. They introduced Robbie and he kicked into the song Let Me Entertain You. And although it's an afternoon gig and I didn't know what to expect, Let Me Entertain You was like a shot of adrenaline. It got everybody up. It got everybody putting their hands up in the air. And it really got the energy going and started the mini concert with a bang. I remember thinking that song, Let Me Entertain You, is such a great opening song for any artist. Got such a great energy. And Robbie really proved that he is still that entertainer. Everybody's singing along, and it was a great song to kick off the mini concert with. He then moved into a Dean Martin cover of the song Ain't That a Kick in the Head. You could tell Robbie messed up the lyrics a little bit in it, but look, the guy's relaxed. He was able to make a joke out of it, and it sort of became apparent that this guy is an entertainer. He really can cover for any gaffes or any mistakes. He then started telling stories about how he's played in other countries and they don't really understand the crowd participation part of songs. And he moved into the song Minnie the Moocher, which is a Cab Calloway cover. So he's doing a lot of crowd participation. Everybody's getting into it. It was a good feel-good song to play. He then moved to tell the story about the song Better Man and the fact that the song Better Man was a hit here in Australia, but it was a hit nowhere else in the world. I didn't know that actually. And it's no secret that Robbie is a big star here in Australia. He's got a massive market here. We love him. We've had him for the grand final. He sang at the Opera House on New Year's Eve. So Robbie then kicked into the song Better Man, and I actually hadn't listened to the lyrics of the song Better Man in a while. It's such a great song, it really is. People know the words to it, everybody's singing along. Good to hear it in the middle of Melbourne on a beautiful summer's day, and he sang the song really, really well. He then kicked into the song Feel, which is another song that I hadn't heard for a while. And again, really liked the lyrics of that song Feel, and loved hearing him perform that as well. He then moved into the song She's the One. He's obviously done this song a lot at concerts, and he does the cliche thing where he picks someone out of the crowd, has a bit of conversation with them and, dedicates the song to them. It might be a girl, might be a boy, I don't know. But he chose this lady, Emily, in the crowd who was sitting at the front row, and she was there since 7 a.m. And this is where you really saw how good of an entertainer Robbie is. He can just talk to people on a human level and kind of just riff with them. And it was really awesome to see him do this with this lady, Emily. She obviously got quite emotional, and she said she hadn't seen Robbie Williams live before. And when she said that, Robbie said, all right, next time I come to Australia, you're going to get meet and greet tickets, and we're going to set you up and give you tickets to the show. So she was pretty happy about that. The crowd was really getting into it, and I thought it was a really cool gesture of Robbie. I know it's cliche, he's done it before, but you could see how much of a sort of people person he is with how he dealt with that. And of course, people know the song, so everybody was singing along and loving the song. He then moved into the song Forbidden Road, which is a new song off the new movie. And the song itself was really good. He sort of joked about the song being a new song and that, people don't want to hear anything new from artists that are his age. He was kind of riffing with the crowd a bit, which was kind of cool. And then the big song that everybody's waiting for, Angels. Sitting in the middle of Fed Square, listening to Robbie sing Angels was an awesome experience. I play covers gigs a lot, and everybody requests that song, Angels. So it was really good to hear Robbie singing it, in the middle of Melbourne. Everybody's singing along, and it was a perfect song to end his set before he then went on to talk to the Lord Mayor of Melbourne, who then gave him the keys to the city. He then did an encore with the song My Way from Frank Sinatra, and you could tell the vibe was sort of crooner hits. He's keeping it kind of afternoon vibe, but he's playing the hits that everybody wants to hear. So you can tell Robbie's been doing this for ages, right? He's a consummate entertainer. He knows what he's doing, and the set list was perfect for what he picked for this particular gig. So it was great to see Robbie out and about in Melbourne, just doing these sort of ad hoc things. It started to make me think, I know he's here promoting a movie, but you know, it'd be really good if artists could do more sort of ad hoc shows like that, you know. People release concert tickets and you wait a whole year to see the band and it's in an arena or whatever, but like, just little things. I mean, Robbie's an arena act. He didn't have to just do that. And a lot of other acts probably wouldn't have done that. So it was really good to be part of something like that in terms of live music and being in Fed Square. I mean, that's what Fed Square is for, to bring people together and see live music. So that part of it was amazing. Really loved it. And just Robbie himself, he's still that consummate entertainer. Obviously his hair's a little bit grayer, he's a little bit older, but he's still got that wild personality and he's awesome to watch. And really great to see Melbourne honouring Robbie, giving him the keys to the city. But let me know your thoughts. Were you there at the concert or have you seen Robbie Williams live? What are your thoughts on Robbie? He's had a lot of media lately with the Netflix special and now this movie. Let me know in the comments. I'd really love to hear it and hope to see you on the next video. Cheers.